I'm going to show you how to rig this doctor lady. As you can see, she's already rigged. Let me just go to frame one, just so we can move her and see what she moves like. So on frame one, I'm going to just bring these arms into place. So there we go. She set good from frame one. Right. So as you can see here, I'm moving the arms. Legs. I'm going to show you how to rig this lady like this. Duplicate her. Hide the first one. Alright. Let me just remove all of the animation. And let me remove all of the bones. Delete all of the bones. So she's already in a bone layer, as you can see here on the right. All her different parts. Alright, so I'm going to select the add bone tool, and I'm going to start here with the hip. I'm just going to add this long bone to control her hip, and then from here I'm going to have a bone in the belly, a bone in the upper body, and then a bone from the neck to the head, and a bone in the head. After that, I'm going to select the chest bone because I want to attach the arm bones from there. So I go back to the add tool after selecting the chest bone, and let me just zoom in so you can see everything properly. So go here, sorry, here, try to find the center of the shoulder, probably about here, drag this down to where the elbow starts. Drag this down to where the hand goes. Alright, we're going to go to the select bone tool again, select the chest once more, add bone tool, find the center of the shoulder, drag down to everything the wrist is, and drag down for the hand. We have an extra part here. The thumb is separate. So I'm going to just create a little bone for the thumb. Go to the select bone tool again, select the hip. Okay, why is it not selecting hip? Alright, so after we select the hip, we're going to add bones to the legs. Let me zoom out just a little bit so we can see all of the legs. And we're going to start from about here, down to the knee. Hip bone. Leg probably starts about there. Actually, higher. So let's say leg starts here, here, and voila. Alright, so as we know, once you rig like this, it's not very clean. The rig is not going to be very clean. You start seeing things moving that shouldn't be moving. What I like doing is highlighting everything, going to the bone strength tool here on the left, everything. So when I move the bones now, nothing happens, which is exactly what I want. So go here and let us expand our doctor. The first thing we click on is head. Now, because this is in a folder, we have the bone tools look different. So we're going to click bind layer and just click the bone, because that's all we can do from here at this level that is, bind the layer, because the folder is basically just a layer. If you want to select points, you'd have to go down to the individual points, right? But we'll get to that. So let's go to the neck. As you can see, the bone tools are here. Select the neck bone, highlight the points in the neck bone, and click bind. You should have the head and the neck moving. Alright. The left arm. Now the thing is, you don't want to bind the left arm at this layer, because if you bind it at this layer, you can only bind the entire layer itself. You have no point control. Go down the folder, click on left arm, and then click on the right arm bone. And I'm just going to highlight everything. We're going to override it right after we click on the arm tool and highlight everything from the elbow below, bind the points. And we're going to go down to the hand. So look on your right, see I've selected hand. That becomes visible. Let's zoom in so you can see clearly what we're doing. Right. I select the bone in the hand and I highlight all of the points in the hand, bind point. I select the thumb. I click on the thumb bone, highlight the thumb, bind points. Let's just give this a test. So there you have the thumb wiggling, the hand moving. But yeah, as you can see, the hand kind of is cutting off at this point. So we're going to fix that simply by going back to the left hand. And I'm going to add a point right here. I'm going to just pull it up. And I'm going to add the curvature to it. And stretch it out just to round it off. So let's see if that looks any better. Yeah, so that's much better. It drop off here. Because it's round, it just feels continuous. Right? Mind the collar looking like this. Later, or leave it as is. It's not that big a deal. The next thing that we're looking at, this is bending weird. Right? It's crushing. We don't want it to crush. It's arm to maintain volume. So we're going to fix that later. Let's just bind the rest of this. So let's go to the coat. It's going to be interesting now. And here's why. So first thing I want to do is select this bone here, because this bone, and of course the coat's going to move back and forth with the characters. So I'm going to take this bind point tool. I'm just going to highlight the entire coat and bind it. When I do that, as you can see here, all of it moves. Of course, the shirt isn't moving, nor the back of the coat. So now I'm going to select this upper bone, and then what I'm going to do is select the points that are above the waist, right below that bone there, and then I'm going to click bind points. So when I move the upper body, you see just that part bends, right? And of course, if we click on the belly bone, everything else bends as well. Alright, so before we get to the right arm, let's go to the body. So we want the body to do the exact same thing that the coat's doing. So I'm going to highlight everything and bind it to the belly bone. Highlight, select the chest bone, and then highlight everything above the waist. Bind points, and see if this moves correctly. Yes, it does. We don't see the shirt separating anymore. But of course, now we have the back of the coat. Let's go down here to back of the coat, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bind it to the belly bone because it's moving the entire coat, right? So highlight the point to the back of the coat. Let's test it. There we go. Entire coat is moving in one accord. Awesome. Alright, so let's go back to the arms now. Where did we leave off? Was it the right arm? Yeah. So again, we're going to go into the right arm folder because we want to control the points of the right arm. So the first thing we do is what? That's right, select the arm bone. After we select the arm bone, we're going to highlight everything so that we don't miss any points. Select the arm, highlight whatever is below the elbow, bind, go to the hand, and select the hand bone, highlight all the points in the hand, zoom in and test this. We're going to have to make the same point adjustment. Let's go and see. Yep. In this case, we have here a little extra point. Let's do this. There we go. Just a little bit over here. Move this just a little bit here. Alright, let's test it out. To leave it for now. Alright, next step. We did the body already, now we're doing the lower body. So of course with the lower body, same thing. So we go in and we see the hip. And what we're gonna do with the hip, we're gonna select the hip bone. Highlight everything because the hip doesn't really move, right? The hip kind of moves with the entire body, so you want to attach it to this very first bone. This is the grandparent bone, basically, the first bone we created. Let's go to the left leg, select this, highlight everything. You don't have to highlight everything, you could just highlight here, bind those because those are the points you want bound to this, and then highlight this, bind that. And if we test it, you're going to see the foot left behind. See everything bends the way we want it to bend, except for that crushing, which we're going to fix later. Alright, so let's hit this and go to the foot now. So after we select the foot, highlight points, 9 points. Alright, so I see we have right leg here. Do the same thing, hit that, and bind, right foot, bind. Alright, so everything is now bound. And we can test and see for ourselves. Oh, we missed a point. Go back, select the foot, select that. Oh, everybody's bending. Everybody's bending. Alright, so we're finished our basic rig. Now we need to fix the crushing. And that's very simple. First thing is you need to name the bones that cause the crushing. In this case, we tested and we see where the forearm is for the right arm. So watch carefully because you can't miss any steps here. Let's go back to the bone layer, the parent bone layer up here, that top folder. Click on the select bone tool. We have the bone that we want selected. I'm going to name it forearm underscore R for forearm right. Now, let me just go ahead and name all the bones. Forearm underscore L. And these calves are causing an issue as well when we bend them. So calf underscore R underscore L. Alright, so we're all named up. So let me select the first one, which is the forearm here. Go to Window, Actions. Already have some actions here. Let me delete these so that we can start from scratch. starting from scratch. So when I click on this new action thing here, which looks like a paper being turned over, we see this window come up called action name forearm underscore R. Okay. Now you could change things here on frame 1. If you notice, this timeline is going blue. So it's like a pre-comp animation, right? Pre-compiled animation. I'm going to go to 24 frames though because it gives us more dexterity, more resolution in the movement. So now I'm going to use this tool, transform bone tool, and I'm going to bend the bone. This is not bothering you guys. Anyway, let's go extreme and bend it to here. Let's zoom in. As you can see, it's on itself. So I'm going here to the layer selector tool, select this layer so I have access to the arm. So I see here that these points have overlapped. So I'm going to just unlap them. Right? Now, basically from here you just adjust the arm to whatever looks right. This arm looks a little warped, so we want to get that rubber hose U-shaped. So just don't be afraid to move the points around until we get a nice shape, and we can play it back by scrubbing through. Now you notice how final position is correct. The middle positions look weird. So how do we fix that? So what I like to do is just kind of fix it in halves. Divide this in half, and I come here and I say, alright, let me start adjusting the points. This is why we stretch it to 24 so that we have more resolution of movement. This looks a little bit wide. Kind of want to have the same volume for the rows throughout. Let's play it through, see if it plays better. It plays much better. We still could probably do a fixing here, so I'm going to go to 18. Pull this in just a little bit. Should I pull that in? That might look weird. But let's see. But we have some crushing right here. I want to do to so let me move that point up, see if it prevents the crushing. Not really. It might also be a factor of the curvature of this, which we can change as well by clicking the center point, pulling it in a bit. Starter fixes it. There is a little bit of a jump. Pull this a little bit away. Okay, we can live with it. Alright, so once you finish that, you can go on the main line and you can test it. Pause, getting a call. Pause, pause, pause. Alright, let me just retest this. Alright, it looks like weird in spot, so we're going to go back into the action and fix it. So let's look and see where it looks weird. Let me turn off the bone for a second so we can see it. So we can see that here it's a bit too broad. So let's come in and fix it. We have a little strange jump. So let's try and fix that jump. This is a little bit too broad as well, so pull it down a little. Like we don't need this other point. Let's work with it anyway. Alright, I think that looks okay. Let's test it and see. Back on the main line. Alright, seems better. Some jittering. But let's move on to the next. Well, actually, no, let's move on to the direction because we're still crushing in the other direction and we might need her to swing her arm this way. Is we create another new action and you're gonna see, oh wait, I have to go back to the parent bone layer, click on the select tool, make sure that the bone is selected, and then click on new action. And we see here forearm R2. Click OK. 24 frames. You want as or as little as you want. I generally go with 24 and it gives you enough dexterity. So move the arm in this direction now. Stop it here, because I don't think we're going to go further than that if we even bother to use that direction. So let us straighten out the points. Oops, grab too many points at one time. Select the point, move it. Move the points around to get the right curvature. To move the points where you need to move them to. Is out. Well, it's not bad at all. Alright. Maybe this can come down a little more. And then we just reduce the curvature just a little bit. Shift it here. Yeah, I can work with that. Next, one layer. Main line. Main line. Actions forearm underscore L. And we're going to move it. So we see it crush. Move this to 24. So I don't want to drag it to 24. The timeline read 24. Select the arm. And then just straighten out the points. Alright, this arm looks a little bit weird. So let's just go halfway in and make some adjustments. Okay, it could be better. See the point that I want to manipulate. Okay, arm in the opposite direction. Legs and start with the legs. Oh, and click on main line. If you don't click on main line, then you're going to end up manipulating the recombine action. Alright, that don't look too bad. Alright, leg. Alright, so here we go. Adjust the points. As you can see, leg looks a little crooked, so let's just fix it up. Just fix it up. Alright. We can reduce some of the curvature here. Make it look a little bit more uniform. Right. Let's just play it out. This is the code. Where's the code? Bring back in. Okay, we have something strange happening to the arm here. Not sure what we did to the arm here. But let's fix the arm really quickly. Arm is fixed. Alright. Next thing is the coat. This is not really acceptable for the coat, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do to the coat. Alright, so we're going to select this bone here. We're going to call it the belly bone. So now that we've selected the belly bone, I'm going to go into action. We're going to create two actions for this. First one is called belly bone. Set our timeline to 24. What about here? Our doc level, but for demonstration purposes, let's take a look at what we can do here. So let's assume that gravity is going to pull the cord this way. Gravity's pulling this thing. Doesn't have to be very accurate unless you need it to be. Of course, what this does exercise is that there's no back to the cord. That's exactly what we have. We just have to be mindful of the gravity on the points. So you know this entire cord is going to basically fall down like so. The hips. That's going to look weird. So now we're going to go down to the cord back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move it up here so we can put it underneath. Just dragging the points wherever it will cover. I need it to cover. Bring them in. This gives us somewhat realistic, somewhat, not fully realistic. Okay, that I would. You see, kind of doing some weird stuff here, which we could go in and fix. The back of the cord is kind of showing that it's separated, so let's move that up a bit. Oh, more realistic. The arm, we can always work around that. Let's do the same for the back ways movement. We can see that the hip shirt kind of separates here, so we can go fix the shirt first. Go to body. Just shift it down, or we could shift the hip up. Shifting the hip up would actually be more realistic. But let's just shift the shirt down. Quote. Let's move the points of the quote. Go to the back of the quote, pull that in. Not too shabby. Yeah, there we go. So it's back to mainline. We have our rig. So the first thing I'm going to do is select how we have the arm separated here. That was just to make it easier to identify where the center of the arm is. We can go on frame one, go up to that master bone layer, click on the transform bone tool. Let's zoom in. Into where we think it makes sense. Stay there. And now we can test it fully. It's not bad. Not bad. It's about. Nice. Not too shabby. Alright, there you have it. Our rigged doctor.